Hi there, this is Bruno from Spainguru.es, your portal and community for Spanish immigration, and today we're going to talk about money, about alternatives to a traditional Spanish bank account and money transfer services. Most of the large Spanish banks, such as Sabadell, Caixabank or BBVA, will open bank accounts for foreigners, including non-resident accounts that can be opened regardless of your residency status but come with higher fees. But if you don't want to go the traditional bank route, you have some alternative options. For example, online banks. And remember, you can't go to a physical branch with this. Note that of the big banks in Spain, now we have free online only options. However, in most cases, you need to be a resident to open this type of account. Among them, popular options in expat forums are Santander's Open Bank and Bank Inter's Evo Banco online brands. There are also online banks outside of Spain that offer service in English and operate in Spain, and the most popular are N26. This is an online-only bank based in Germany. If you can show residency in Spain with a TIE card, you can open an account with N26 with a Spanish IBAN, which is the bank account code for Europe. This allows you to pay bills and do business in Spain, and the account comes with a debit card. However, many in the Spainguru community have noted that N26 is not on the list of approved financial institutions accepted by government entities. So at least as mid-2021, it wasn't possible to pay Spanish taxes or social security directly from an N26 account. It is possible to pay in cash at a bank that is recognized by these government entities, even if you are not a customer of the bank, but requires going to a branch or an ATM in person. N26 has built an integration with Wise, former TransferWise, making it easy to transfer money from other currencies into your account. Now let's look at the Wise borderless account. Wise now has the option to hold a balance in multiple currencies, and thanks to local bank partners in many countries, they offer bank account numbers for each currency. For some people, it may be a viable alternative to a normal bank account. However, there are a few disadvantages. First, for a euro balance, the IBAN is based in Belgium no matter where you are in Europe. Technically, any European IBAN should be accepted anywhere you need to make payments in Spain or any other European country. However, having a Spanish IBAN is a safer bet. Revolut, another popular option, especially among British expats in Spain. I don't have a direct experience with this service, but it is similar to Wise in terms of offering low-cost international transfers and allowing you to hold balances in different currencies. It was not a popular option for Americans because only recently they started offering service in the US. Then there's another online bank called Bank. Bank is a Dutch digital bank founded in 2012 that recently started offering Spanish IBAN as of September 2021. Bank is a leading fintech European startup with unicorn status. That means being valued more than $1 billion. That is popular in Northern Europe and is starting to gain popularity in Southern European countries such as Spain. Then you have prepaid accounts, and this is Correos Prepago. This service was suggested by YouTubers She Saves, He Invests, They Travel. I'm going to share a link to their YouTube channel. I encourage you to visit them and watch their content. It is very cool. For anyone who doesn't have a foreigner's identity card or TIE that needs a bank account and is already here in Spain. So Correos Prepago, this is the typical user that would find it useful. Basically, it's a debit card that you can get from Correos, post office, for €6. You only need a passport. It's rechargeable for 1.5 euros at any Correos office, and you can opt for having an IBAN for €2 every month. It has an in-app cancellation in case you don't need it anymore, and it can be hooked up to Wise in case you need to send any of your money to another bank account out of the country. It's also available to be used on Apple Pay. Now let's look at apps and services for transferring money abroad. So when it comes to transferring money into your foreign bank account, I recommend Wise for major currencies, but I might consider Small World, Remitly or World Remit if you are remitting to less commonly traded currencies like pesos, for example. For larger transfers above $10,000, it's also worth comparing with xe.com. One option we haven't tested but appears to be a cheaper version of Wise. It's an app called TransferGo, and actually by the time this article was written we hadn't tested it, but I did test it for some transfers into outside the European Union, and it works really well, TransferGo, and may also make sense for small transfers, especially if you're not in a rush, as they offer low-cost exchanges for slower delivery times. Also, a Canadian I know recommends this service called TransferGo. Also, we recently had a question posted on our community about what's the best way to transfer large amounts of cash. I made a video about it too, and the service that was mostly recommended by Canadians was Wise. So then there is Uphold, which allows you to conveniently make international transfers as well as buy cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin and Ethereum, and invest in US equities and precious metals. So to learn more about additional financial services relevant to expats, you can always check our resources page, where you can find the link in our description below. Then, using American credit and debit cards abroad. This section was written by YouTubers She Saves, He Invests, They Travel. You can find the link to their YouTube channel below. Depending on the length of your time abroad, you might also consider continuing using your home country accounts and cards. However, make sure to check what exchange rates and fees are charged for foreign transactions. For Americans, some popular options because of their low foreign transaction rates are Capital One 360, checking account and Capital One 360 or Venture One credit card, Charles Schwab, checking account and debit card, Chase Sapphire, preferred or reserve credit card. Please keep in mind that all this information provided in this video are based on personal experience and internet research and should not be considered legal or financial advice. If you need to contact immigration, tax experts, among other experts, translators, relocation experts, and so on, you can go to spainguru.es, and here you will find all the relevant links. If you want to join our community today, highly recommend you to join our most important group, which is the Spainguru Facebook group. And here it takes a little while to load. We have a very large Facebook group here, Spain Immigration and Residency Questions, with nearly 16,000 members that you can join today to ask any question you may find interesting, and of course our community members will answer it. And you can also subscribe to our weekly newsletter that we send every single Monday, where we feature our top discussions on our community and Facebook groups. Well, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like the content of this video, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the bell button to receive notifications. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. This is Bruno from Spainguru.es. Goodbye.